Let's get right into it. Number 8. The potato farm behind your ears. If you don't wash behind your ears, potatoes will grow there. This bizarre agricultural threat wasn't unique to your weird family. This was a global conspiracy of adults trying to trick kids into basic hygiene. Imagine showing up to school with little potato sprouts poking out behind your ears. Your social life would be over faster than you can say French fries. They knew kids wouldn't care about bacteria or proper hygiene, but potatoes? That's something a kid can visualize and have actual nightmares about. Some parents took it even further. They'd actually plant evidence, like mysteriously finding a small potato sprout while checking behind their kids' ears. And it wasn't just potatoes. Some parents went full farmer mode. In some countries, they said carrots would grow from your belly button if you didn't clean it. The "we're leaving you" ultimatum. You're 5 years old, standing in the toy aisle, completely mesmerized by that shiny new action figure. Suddenly, you hear those words that send chills down your spine. "Okay, we're leaving you." Your heart starts racing faster than a caffeinated hamster on a wheel. You sprint through the store like you're training for the toddler Olympics. This was a calculated psychological operation that would make CIA agents take notes. They literally threatened to abandon you to get you to hurry up. The crazy part is, they never actually left anyone. Not once in the history of parenting has a mom gone, "Well, little Timmy was too slow. Guess he lives at Walmart now." But that didn't stop us from believing it every single time. It's like there was a secret parent meeting where they all agreed, yeah, let's traumatize our kids with abandonment threats. To this day, when someone says, "I'm leaving," your heart still skips a beat, and some of us are now doing the exact same thing to our own kids. The cycle of retail manipulation continues. The empty ice cream truck, hot summer afternoon, you're 7 years old, playing in your backyard. That magical jingle starts echoing through the neighborhood, your heart starts racing, and you sprint inside to beg your mom for ice cream money. But then comes those crushing words, "Oh honey." When the ice cream truck plays music, it means they're out of ice cream, and you believed it. Here's the truth: ice cream trucks play music to tell you they're open for business. That's literally their whole advertising strategy. Your parents just didn't want to buy you ice cream that day. This lie was so widespread that entire generations of kids grew up thinking music meant no ice cream. Instead of being the villain who says no to ice cream, they got to be the sympathetic shoulder to cry on. Imagine finding out in your 30 seconds that you missed out on countless ice creams because of this lie. Every time that familiar tune plays, you're not just hearing ice cream music, you're hearing the soundtrack to decades of dairy deprivation. Number 5. The wet hair virus hoax. Running late with soaking wet hair, and suddenly your mom's voice echoes in your skull. "Don't go outside, you'll catch a cold." Well, turns out that's complete nonsense. Colds are caused by viruses, not wet hair. These tiny invaders couldn't care less if your hair is wet, dry, or dyed hot pink. The real reason people get more colds in winter is because we're all crammed indoors together, sharing our germs like a bunch of kindergartners sharing crayons. But this lie is so widespread that it exists in pretty much every culture on Earth. In Korea, they believe sleeping with wet hair will make your brain rot. In Russia, they think wet hair attracts evil spirits. In America, we just think it'll give you a cold. This lie was actually a clever parenting hack. It's like the fast food version of medical advice. Quick, simple, completely wrong, but gets the job done. Even after learning the truth, most people still feel guilty about going outside with wet hair. Welcome to the wonderful world of ingrained parental programming. Number 4. The illegal dome light. That little light in the car at night was apparently more dangerous than a loaded weapon. Turn that off right now. It's illegal. Well, guess what? They straight up lied to your face. There isn't a single law in any state that makes it illegal to drive with your dome light on. Not one. Your parents basically gaslit an entire generation into thinking they'd end up in jail for reading a book in the back seat. But while they were lying about the law, they weren't totally wrong about the danger. Those old school dome lights were like miniature suns stuck to your car ceiling. They could reduce your visibility by up to 20%. That's like trying to drive while wearing sunglasses at night. The intention was good, but they decided fear was better than explaining the actual reasons. And now you probably still hit that dome light switch like it's connected to an ejector seat. Legal? Yes. Smart? Probably not. Will you still panic when someone turns it on? Absolutely.